welcome back to my channel. So today we're talking about my favorites for March, the things I was loving, the things that I couldn't live without, and there's some clothes, electronics, and a little bit of skincare and makeup. But I figured that's what we would talk about today. So if you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell for notifications to new videos, and if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. But if you want to see what I was loving in March, it's not tons of things, it's just the things I was loving. So the first thing I want to start with is like clothes. And during this time, especially like winter into spring, a lot of the times I was in, comfy clothes, yoga pants, my sweatpants. If I didn't have to go to work, I just wanted to be comfortable. And a lot of the times I found myself in my Gymshark yoga pants. So these are they're called the training 7th, 8th leggings. They just come up a little bit higher than the ankle, but these are super soft. I mean, they're black leggings, but I'll actually pop a picture of what they look like on the website, but they're super soft, super comfy. I mean, they're black leggings, but they're just so comfortable. And I love them because I could live in them all day. I also have them in red, and I think I have them in like a khaki green, but they're just the best material, and I literally never wanted to get out of them. But those were some of them that I was enjoying, as well as I have two that I was using a lot for like working out, but sometimes I would, just lounge around in them and then, sometimes work out in them. The other set that I have, not those. I'm trying to find them. Oh, the taupe ones. So these are the studio leggings, and I like them because, so they have this pattern in here. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's just a thicker material and they stay up. I hate when I wear leggings and like they're supposed to be high-waisted, but then they fold down. Like, what is the point of that? And I don't have that with this. Stray. Like, they're super comfortable. I love like how smooth, and they're seamless. Like, the only seam that you really have is on the inner part of the leg. Like, they are so comfortable. They just kind of like, even though I don't have a booty, they kind of like make it look like I have one. If that makes sense. But these were also from Gymshark, and same thing, I'll pop the picture of them probably right here over this picture. And then there was another pair that I have been living in, and I actually just ordered another pair in a different color. They have like a neon yellow green line on them, and they are so cool. They're the Hyper Amplify legging. Same thing, I'll pop the picture in there, but these leggings are they have the coolest design on them. And like I said, I just ordered them in like the lime green color, but on the back, they've just got this effect on them, and they also just stay up. I don't have to worry about like pulling and tugging and hoping that they stay up during my workout. I hate when you're in the middle of a good workout session and your pants start to like slouch and you're just like, what the heck is going on? Or if you're at home just laying around and they like bunch in the wrong spot. These are super comfortable. They're so soft. And then I like it because up in the waist area, it's not like crazy like flexible, so it's gonna stay up while you're working out or whatever you're doing around the house. So those three from Gymshark were by far my favorites. I've literally been living in them, whether it's just hanging out around the house or working out. Those three, and I know I've got the first set in a couple different colors. I think I ordered the taupe ones in another color and I haven't received them yet, but I know for sure that these ones I just ordered in the other color, which was electric green. So I'm excited for those. Another thing that in the clothing category, I don't know if anyone else wears ankle socks like year round. I have a couple different types of ankle socks, and I primarily wear black ankle socks. But I hate when I'm wearing like my Chucks or my tennis shoes and they start to slip down, and you know how they like bunch up underneath your foot, and you have to take your shoe off just to fix your sock, and you're just, by the time I'm done, I just don't want to wear socks, but I feel gross not wearing them. I forgot the YouTuber that I watched their video and I saw this, and they had them from Amazon. They are the best socks. I literally bought two packs of 6, and I wore every single one of them just to make sure like they 100% don't move, but they have this grip. These ankle socks are amazing. They're like the no-show ankle socks. I can't even. So they're no-show, and just for like an idea, they look fairly small. I wear a size 10. Please do not say anything. I already know I have gigantic feet, and I heard someone the other day say, "Oh, I've got huge feet. I wear an 8.5." I wear a size 10, so no. I have to order all my shoes, especially when I was in Japan. Like, they did not fit. Anyways, I digress. But if you like hate having your ankle socks like slip down, and especially when I was wearing booties, I have some that have like a little heel on them. I hate wearing like knee-high socks with those. What is the point? And I don't want to be barefoot, but these are the best inside like a boot, a tennis shoe, my Chuck Taylors, like these are the best. I will definitely link them down below, and they were fairly inexpensive. I want to say they're actually cheaper than socks that I get from like Hue and Keds. Like they're like half the price, so I will link those down below, but these are amazing. Electronics wise, I didn't know that I needed this, and I only thought about it when I would go over to my boyfriend's house. And so I had the HDMI cable for my laptop to hook up to a TV or whatever, but we would, like, I've got movies on my laptop or whatever, and at home I have an Apple TV, so it just Bluetooth, remotely, Wi-Fi, whatever it does, it projects on my TV. However, I'm not gonna unplug my Apple TV, take it to his house and everything. So the one thing that I thought was really cool is with the HDMI cable hooking up my laptop, I was able to also buy this Bluetooth keyboard. And so like then it turned into, instead of having like a desktop, I used the monitor at his house as a desktop monitor. So now instead of my 15-inch MacBook, I also have like this 60-inch or 65-inch TV monitor. But I have this wireless keyboard that I got on Amazon, and I love it. It's just like a rose gold type of color. And then it also has a mouse that matches. I wanna say this was only like 15, 20 bucks, but it's got a little Bluetooth adapter. It's plugged into my laptop right now. But I love this because if we're sitting and doing something on the computer and we both wanna look at it, I can just project it up on the TV. We can sit on the couch and use the mouse and the keyboard, and you still have the TV and the functionality with that as well. But right now I just can't foresee buying a desktop computer, and then also like I've got the capabilities with the HDMI cable, so we just use that as like a big screen monitor. And it comes in handy. So I will also link that down below. I got that on Amazon, and I never realized like how much I would use it. So I'm glad I did, and it was pretty inexpensive. And surprisingly enough, there were so many varieties that, you know, if you're looking for a specific color or to do a specific thing, there are so many Bluetooth wireless keyboards out there, and it's been a lifesaver. So now getting into skincare. So we're getting into the warmer weather, and you know, sunscreen is really important. One thing that I have been using a lot lately, and especially because I want to get into the habit, like of wearing sunscreen no matter what. Like if I'm not wearing makeup, I'll wear sunscreen, but a lot of times my makeup has sunscreen in it. That's not necessarily enough though. Sometimes your sunscreen in your makeup products like foundation or whatever is only like 15 or 25% or SPF. So it's good to have like an SPF 40 or higher. And I actually have been using, and I only have a small tube of it because I wanted to see if it would work well on my skin. I've used like facial sunscreens before, and under makeup, it makes it really slippy. So then it gets aggravating, and like, what's the point of putting sunscreen and makeup on? What I have been using and what has been working underneath my makeup is the Supergoop Unseen sunscreen. I do want to get the matte formula because especially in the summer, help kind of decrease the oil that my skin produces. But this is water and sweat resistant, which is awesome. And it is so important to wear a sunscreen. I know, like for my body, I will wear a 50 or higher when I'm out in the sun, especially in the summer, especially when I'm out with family or friends and we're like on the lake or out at the beach. But skin cancer runs in my family, so I always put sunscreen on my body. I just didn't necessarily do it to my face. So that was one thing that I've started doing, and I'm trying to get into the habit of it. But Supergoop so far has been doing really good. Granted, like I said, my skin is a little on the drier side right now with it being winter. So we'll see how it works, and I'm gonna pick up the matte formula and see how that works underneath my makeup during the summer. But so far, I've been liking it. I've been using it most of like February into March. So, and a little goes a long way. So now, I just said that like, I don't like to, I wear sunscreen outside, but that doesn't mean I don't like having a tan. And if you watched a couple of my videos, I was having some issues with a self tanner that I had purchased, and like it was like leaving all kinds of like, my knuckles were all orange and it was so weird. But I actually found this on TikTok, and I will see if I can try and find the TikToker that posted it. It was like a Target haul or whatever, or things that you need from Target. But the one thing that she had was the Jergens Natural Glow. This is a wet skin moisturizer. I have been using it, and like, it doesn't look like it right now because actually this arm's a little bit better. So usually I'm fairly like pale, you guys have seen, but this is just buildable. Today I didn't put it on, I put it on yesterday. And then today it was just like a moisturizer, because you're supposed to, once you get the color you want, go back and forth and use it every other day. But this has been a game changer, and it's not that expensive. I want to say it was like $6, $7 or $8 at Target. But it's cool because once you get done with your shower, you don't dry off. You literally put this on, which is also your moisturizer. Once you've put your self tanner on, then you pat dry, and then you get dressed. One, it has not transferred onto my clothes, and my like wearing light colors or whatever, you would think that I'd end up with sun tanning lotion on there. Nope, it's been great. And then the other thing is, I'm really, really, really pale. So this is for medium to deep skin tones. I am not that, but I will say that trying this out, and it gradually builds, it has been so beautiful. I actually need a new bottle because I think I'm like right there. But this has been a game changer because I don't get it on my knuckles. It doesn't transfer onto my clothes. The color is beautiful. Like, I actually wore shorts earlier. Go figure. It's like 54 degrees here. So I was in shorts, and my legs actually were not pasty white. I didn't look all ghostly and crap. But this, if you have not picked this up, go pick it up. I know that they sell it at Target. I think they also have it at Walmart. Could probably find it at Walgreens. But the other thing is the scent. It smells good. Like, I don't have to worry about like smelling like self tanner. I hate the scent of self tanners, and I don't have that issue. Like, it smells really good. It layers well with my perfumes. and I wear it all day. The next day shower and either repeat it or put on a moisturizer, but I've been enjoying it. So this has been a lifesaver. Now getting into makeup. I only have 4 things. I haven't tried out like any crazy new things that I'm just like, oh my God, I need to use that nonstop. But there's a couple. So the first I have is the Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation. I did use this in a makeup video. I think it was an trying out affordable makeup or whatever. And I like this because in the winter, I do need some hydration. This does not it doesn't pull oil through my nose or whatever. It looks so beautiful on the skin. It just, like that natural finish. And even with powder on it, it's not super mattified. It doesn't make me look dried out and powdery, but this, so beautiful on the skin. And I do like the HD liquid coverage from Catrice. So if you haven't tried this out and you want to try it out, I would recommend it. I was able to find it on Amazon. I know that it's probably at a couple of the drugstores. Don't know if it's at Ulta, but try it out. You will not be disappointed. Next, and I know you guys have seen this in a couple of my videos, this is the Lily Lashes Power Liner. So this is the one that I put on with my falsies. Like, it's a falsie eyelash eyeliner. So easy to use. You do 2 layers, you put your falsies on, you do the little inner corners to, you know, make sure that they stick down, but it's so easy. And Lily Lashes, the falsies are so beautiful, but I hate trying to use like eyelash glue and all that crap. This made it so much easier. I had to put eyeliner on anyways, so I might as well use an eyeliner that already has a glue in it, and it just makes it so effortless. And they stayed all day. So if you need an eyelash eyeliner like this one, go try it out. Next, I have 2 eyeshadow palettes because who needs one when you can have 2? I didn't want to make this like overly makeup eccentric, but so the first eyeshadow palette that I have, this actually just came out, I want to say February, and I did my video early March, but I've been using this a lot for work, and it is part of the ColourPop Bambi collection. It's just the Thumper eyeshadow palette. It's so cute. It's got all these like mauve shades, and for work I've been using this shade, and then this little like shimmery pink. Those colors are so beautiful. They look great all over the eyes. I can wear them to work because they're really fairly neutral, and it's just a very cohesive palette. If you saw my video when I did the makeup tutorial, I actually used all of these shades, including the green, which was so beautiful, especially with the pink shimmer in there. But if you are gonna do any of the like Disney ColourPop Bambi collaboration, this is the one to have if you like neutrals. Like, it's so beautiful, and I have been using these 3 shades non-stop for work. Another palette that I've been using also for work, and you can also glam it up a little bit, is the Huda Beauty Gold palette. This palette is so beautiful. It's all the neutral shades that I need. There's all the shimmery like champagne to gold to like really weird yellow gold. But this eyeshadow palette, I know when I did the video on it, I was talking about how usually when I get the Obsession palettes or whatever, I use something from each one of the palettes. I didn't have to do that with this. It's very cohesive, and the eye looks that you can do with this is just so beautiful, especially for work. I've been using these 2 shades. I'll pop a little bit of the brown in there, but not like too smoky, and then I'll just use the champagne-y shade in the corner. It's so beautiful and just simple. Now that's it for my favorites from March. This should be a fairly short video. I know that the rest of them have been like an hour long. I'm so sorry about that. But I do have a couple fails that I wanted to talk about, and it's just maybe like you're thinking about buying them, but you don't know if you want to. I have my reasons as to why I don't like these products, And I did try them multiple times hoping that they would work out, but they just didn't. So I figured I would pop them in at the end, talk about why I don't like them, and you know, maybe it'll help you make that decision on whether you need it or not. So the first one I have as a fail, this is the e.l.f. Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer. It's supposed to be like a sticky, gripping primer. I could not get over the scent. It's just got that fake mint scent. But then the other thing, the grippiness of it, it didn't work well with my skin. Like I'd get like patchy areas. So as much as I wanted to use this, and I did try it with other foundations, figured maybe it was just the foundation I used at the time, but that wasn't the case. And this is a pass for me. Like I'm going to pass it on to someone else. I know like not everyone's skin works with every product. So I know that, you know, even though it didn't work for me, maybe it'll work for one of my friends. And if not, then it's just not meant to be. So that was the first one that I wasn't a fan of. The next one is also a primer. This I used in one of my affordable makeup videos, but this is the Revlon Photo Ready Pore Reducing Primer. First off, it didn't reduce anything. As much as I wanted to like this, because who doesn't like a pore reducing primer, I didn't see anything as far as like reducing pore size or smoothing out the skin or anything. So this is one of those that I bought it, but now I've got it, so I'm gonna pass it on to a friend. Maybe it'll work for them, but I didn't see any results with it. In my foundation, it was pretty, it looked better with other primers when I used it with them. Next is a foundation, and I really wanted to like this one. I really did. I like the other foundations from this brand, and this is the Huda Beauty foundation stick. I really wanted to be able to like this because I do like the Huda Beauty Faux Filter foundation. This is one of my favorites. Now, this is, I guess, a buildable foundation or whatever, but with the stick, like I just felt like I was going in and in and in, whereas I would rather just use the liquid foundation, pump what I need to on my hand, get it on my skin, and just call it a day. I felt like I had to work too hard with this. And then on top of it, it's not the same shade as what I'm used to, and like I was able to, I think, make it work in that video that I used it in, but I didn't want it to have to work too hard for it, especially because sometimes I'm trying to do my makeup to go to work and I need to get it done quickly. So this is a pass for me. I'm gonna pass it on to somebody else. I really wanted to like it though. I love Huda Beauty makeup. Like the eyeshadows are gorgeous. The liquid foundation is beautiful, but it just didn't work for me. Next, I have, this was working so well. It's the Lottie London Arch Rival. I had started my eyebrows, and I think I had started this eyebrow and it was looking beautiful. And then I went to go off camera to finish off my eyebrows and it died. It literally just, it died. Dried out. I had never used it before. I had to open it before I started my video. It wasn't meant to be, and it dried out. So that was a pass for me as well. This was actually part of the Korean Beauty video that I did. This is the Peach Sea Valentine Pink Champagne Eye Glitter. I love this when I first applied it. The only problem is it stayed wet for so long that when I blinked, I ended up with glitter like all up here, and I had to go flake it off. And I mean, it lasted once it dried down, but it took way too long to dry down, especially when I'm used to like the Stila glitters or Stila eyeshadow glitters. Like those dry down so quickly. I can go on and do the rest of my makeup, but I even tried this a second time and it stays wet for way too long. But I don't even know if it's worth passing it on to somebody else. No. And the last fail, and for what it is, I really wanted it to like work out, and I love a good highlighter. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Iced Out Highlighter. It is so beautiful in the pan. Like, it's just icy white. The problem that I have, and I tried it a couple different times, is it's got this like yellowish gold, and on my skin it wasn't pretty. So this I'm gonna end up passing on to someone else. Maybe they'll like it more than I do, but I really wanted to like it. It just, see, it's it's too yellow. I couldn't get past it, so it's a fail for me. I love the other like Anastasia Beverly Hill highlighter palettes, the Amrezy highlighter. Like, I really wanted to try this and like it. I did just declutter all my eyeshadows and my highlighter, blush, and bronzer, so those videos are gonna be edited soon and posted. But you're gonna see, like, I kept a whole bunch of Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighters. This just, it's not staying, it's gonna go. So, you know, that's it. It's too yellow. Anyways, you guys, that's it for this video. Those are my favorite things in March, my fails for March. Let me know down below. Do you like these types of videos? Do you like this format? I know that I've done like my favorite makeup of the month, and then I've done my makeup tutorial with that. Or do you guys like where I just sit down and kind of talk about why I like the products, and then, you know, put it down below. What kind of things do you want to see as far as favorites or like monthly products? But that's it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications of new videos. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Until next time, you guys, bye. And I'll see you in my next video.